You are the world's best kept secret. You are the rare gem that no one knows exists. It's not strategy that's holding you back. It's the lack of safety you feel when you can't set a boundary because you might be disliked or rejected for your frameworks, your values, your truth. It's that lack of safety your nervous system feels every time you're about to launch, sell, or speak about what you do. Instead, you get stuck in the preparation stage because the standard that you've set for yourself is unrealistic. I know it because I've been there. And so the part of you that wants to go all in and be visible is less established in your brain than the part of you that doesn't trust that you know enough, that you are enough, that you can deliver enough, because your brain is relying on validating your doing over your being. So in this video, my aim is to get you to stop outsourcing your power to unicorn strategies, because in reality, it's your nervous system's excuse to avoid being seen in your messy middle. Because let's be real, if you're here to serve people as a coach, healer, service provider, you're an entrepreneur. And entrepreneurs who succeed have to take messy action all the time. So if you're nodding, you don't need another strategy right now. You need to listen to this video. You need your body to feel safe, to hold the business that you are asking for. Safety over strategy always. So in this video, I'll teach you how to start expanding your nervous system so that you can feel safe expressing your true self in your coaching, healing business, so that you can magnetize the right people you're here to serve and receive opportunities from, because without allowing your authentic self to take lead, your message will become diluted and you'll become just a copy of someone else. And I know that you're not here for that, because nobody can deliver your message the way you can. So for those of you who are new here, I'm Gabi. I'm the founder of a high-touch, trauma-informed feminine leadership school called School of Feminine Reclamation, which over the past decade has helped women worldwide reclaim their true selves and create the relationships, health, and purpose-led businesses they've always dreamt of. Here's why strategy still isn't landing. If you are providing a service that you created, it's going to get personal, because what you're building is a personal brand, and a personal brand requires personal stories, it requires personal values, and the ability to translate your depth. People need to see you, they need to feel you, they need to hear your true energy, and that is intimate. So stop being yourself about something that requires quality inner work. Your nervous system has only one job, and that is to protect you from danger and avoid threat. But here's the twist. Your nervous system does this based on your learned experiences. When the experiences you had didn't have safety, your nervous system developed a way to cope with this. When your boundaries collapse, that's your social survival form flex kicking in. The need to be liked takes over the need to express yourself, because the rejection you associate with is too painful to bear. Let me remind you, that's not the true you. When you delay launching, going live, making content, even though you're ready, that's your social survival freeze flex kicking in. Your body literally becomes immobile because there is a projected threat of rejection, failure, or judgment on the other side of your launch. Let me remind you, that's not the true you. Or when you keep tweaking and recreating your offers, it's because you don't trust what you've built. Your body seeks novelty to outrun the panic you feel. Scaling is not a spreadsheet first, it's a capacity game. Expand your nervous system's ability to hold love, attention, and success, and your revenue will follow. Let's go. So let's start expanding your capacity for expression and authentic leadership together right now. If you want to change how you react to visibility, you must shift the narrative and body memory you have around it. This is part of the SFR process that I use every time I hit a glass ceiling and feel that invisible resistance that holds me back from stepping into my next level of success. After applying this framework a few years ago, I hit my first highest cash month to date. And I want this for you. So the first thing that I do is I tune in with the emotional cues of my body that it gives me in response to being seen and heard in my true self. These cues are the key to unlocking the automatic patterns your nervous system learned to protect you from the consequences of visibility. So first you have to find out, what are the consequences of your visibility? What will happen for you if you speak your truth, if you express your values, if you express your needs, if you express your boundaries? What is the consequence? Are you going to get rejected? Are you going to get abandoned? Lose people? Be dismissed? Punished? What is the consequence that your brain is trying to avoid? Then your next step is to ask yourself, do I freeze, procrastinate, avoid, feel stuck when I feel this? Do I spiral, get anxious, overthink, and overwork when I feel this? Do I fawn? Do I start people-pleasing, say yes when I mean no? Do I fight? Do I push harder? Do I over-control outcomes? What is the emotion? Is it contractive or is it expansive? Where do I feel it in my body? The emotions that you're going to most likely feel are fear, shame, or grief, right? You might feel at a loss, so you might lose something. You might feel fear, so danger, or you might feel shame. You might feel inadequacy, right? So where do you feel it in your body? Now, most likely it's going to be in your belly, chest, throat, because these are the areas that your truth gets expressed through. So if there's any blockage right here, the truth cannot get past and it cannot come out. You cannot verbalize it. You cannot express it. You cannot speak it. So we want to locate where it is. Then the next thing that you have to ask is, who is it that feels this? Is it my inner child? Is it the inner teen? Or is it my present self? Most likely you'll be between the inner child and the inner teen. And then you want to directly ask your inner child or your inner teen, what does this feeling remind you of? Which will lead you to a statement. And that statement will most likely be the belief underneath your fear. It could be, if I'm visible, I'll be rejected. If I succeed, I won't live up to people's expectations. I have to be perfect to be safe. So what is your narrative that's currently running the show? These are your belief blind spots. Now we want to connect it to your core wound. Now, if the wound could speak, it would say, I'm not good enough. That's your unworthiness wound. They won't accept me. That's your rejection wound. I'll be left if I shine. That's abandonment wound. There's not enough for me. That's scarcity wound. It's dangerous to be seen. That's safety wound. Now that we have the emotion, the belief, and the wound, we can start to neutralize the emotional charge of this pattern. Let's do it together. We're going to do a microsomatic integration practice. Follow me. Place your hand on your chest. If I'm truly seen as I am, then what will happen? What will happen if I speak what I want to speak? And this reminds me of, what does this remind you of? I want you to take deep breaths and just connect to what your body is speaking to you. And this feels like, I want you to name the feeling, the emotion underneath the feeling, and locate it in your body. As you do, I want you to start tapping your sternum. As you start to say, the emotion that I feel is, I feel it in my. We're going to start tapping on just the corners of your collarbones. I allow this emotion to be felt in my body now. And I want you to stroke the sides of your arms. I allow myself to accept and feel this emotion as part of me. Right, we're going to do a reset. We're going to start tapping the top of the lip, taking deep breaths in. I accept that this emotion once protected me. Now we'll start tapping the cheekbones. The times that I was fully accepted and seen as I am are. And I want you to name all of the times that you were seen and accepted for who you are. Now we're going to tap the crown of the head. This means that when I speak my truth, I am. This means that when I speak my truth, I am accepted. My voice is heard. People respect me. My truth is necessary. I am enough. People gain value from me. People buy from me. Tapping the sternum once again. Now take a deep breath in. Close your eyes. Inhale move the eyes to the left. Exhale, move the eyes to the right. Inhale, move the eyes to the left. Exhale, move the eyes to the right. And repeat after me. I am safe now. Therefore, I choose to prioritize my truth, my needs, my boundaries. I'm safe now to be seen. I am safe now to be heard. And relax, open your eyes. Feel that softening? That's your window of tolerance expanding. If this sparked something in you, imagine making leaps from a regulated nervous system state with live co-regulation, authentic brand strategy, and high-level feminine leadership support. That's what we do inside the Leadership Sanctuary at the School of Feminine Reclamation, which is by application only. So, if you want to come and scale from safety, use the link in the bio.